on a little bit. Come on now. That was a good song, right? Hey, by the way, I rose up to the occasion right there for you. So I hope everybody can hear me okay. Give me a little nod. Thank you, thank you. I got to be careful because I'm normally doing a Kevin Buckman and like walking back and forth here. So we're trying to keep me in my box this weekend. So anyways, it is so great to be here. It is my honor to be up here. Just having a little conversation. Is that okay? Tell you a little bit about our journey and everything. Thank you. I appreciate that. The 3 people that said yes will go out in the hallway and we'll talk. Is that okay if I talk a little bit about myself? Thank you. I appreciate that. So today is really about you guys, but it's about understanding a journey that we're all on. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about my past, a lot about my present, and where we're all going with this. Is that okay? Yeah. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. So I came from a little small podunk town in Illinois called Bourbonnais, Illinois. Most y'all can't even pronounce it, let alone find it on a map. But what it boils down to is I had a great family around me. It was something that we all did lunches and dinners and everything together. Well, I decided one day I'm going to go down to Florida for a bachelor party and figure myself out. Came down here, and 2 years later I said, I'm going to move down to Florida because I love Florida. So I moved down to Florida at 23 years old. By myself, my sister was here, just started figuring myself out. I played high school baseball and softball and volleyball, and growing up, I was the sports guy. I was blessed to try out for a couple baseball teams in the major leagues. It was awesome. I was living my best life. I'm thinking, all right, here we go. I'm gonna move to Florida, gonna figure it all out. Took a $30,000 pay cut and first went, what the heck did I just do? I got paid in sunshine, that's what I did. And I'm still getting paid in sunshine. But all of a sudden I started living my life. Started working my career. Got to about 31, making about $100,000 a year. I'm thinking, oh, we're doing good now, all right? My life changed dramatically. There was a tire tread the road, went around it, don't cry, Tina, I gotta get through this. Went around it, caught a little bit of gravel, rolled palmetto trees and a palm tree head on. Wouldn't you guys agree my life changed dramatically? That morning I shot an 83. That was the worst part of the day. I couldn't shoot golf again. I got a great helicopter ride. I was told I was hitting on a nurse when I got there. She finally said, all right, you gotta calm down. You don't have blood pressure. We gotta figure this out. We gotta get you right. So, after a little bit of time in the hospital, I got transferred back up to Chicago. My family lived up there. They pretty much implored that I went. I said, I'll go as long as somebody helps me in 2 years, move back down. After that didn't happen, 3 years later, I bought a house. Moved back down to Florida. That was one of my goals. Another goal was to get off my Social Security disability. I started another business, started working with that, started working in the same industry I was in, welding and cutting. Somebody said, hey, you can start consulting for us. I'm thinking, okay, I can still be on Social Security, make a little bit of money, but what I didn't realize was all the stuff that was inside of me was starting to turn me gray. It was starting to be just medical things that left, right, and sideways. Some of us in this room, Nicole, can understand that, right? So what happens is I start getting gray. Nerve inhibitors, muscle relaxers, 9 to 12 ibuprofen a day, fentanyl patch. Things that they tell us not to be on, they had me on purpose. Started just doing what I do. Colin Haskins reaches out, one of my great friends from back in the day. We played high school ball, or played ball together since we were 9. I sang in choir with him and his parents in the Catholic church that my grandpa was a deacon in. So he knew me from way back when. I understood him. We understood each other. We cracked on each other all the time. Our sense of humor is great. But what happens is he reaches out and says, I'm not sure what I can do for you, but I know I can do something. Well, what he didn't realize was the company that I was consulting for was getting ready to dissolve my company and bring me back in the corporate world. What most people don't know is when you're a 1099 employee, you have all kinds of tax benefits. Check with your tax advisor. I am not one. But what happens is when you go back to W-2, you go down to 2. Yeah. I would lose everything, all of my medical benefits that I was getting for tax breaks. You lose all that. So Cullen came to me at the right time, at the right place, with the right mindset. Because guess what? I was looking. He didn't know what I was looking for. He was trying to help me with products, like Kevin tells everybody to do. I said, you want to show me something? Show me this business, bud. He says, okay, I'm going to show you a video, but we really need to talk about products. I'm like, great, send me the video. Send me the 23-minute video. 13 minutes later, I call him. I'm like, I'm in. He's like, what do you mean? I said, I'm in. He's like, what do you mean you're in? I said, I'm in, whatever this is, I got this. He's like, huh? I said, what do I got to do to start my business? He goes, watch the rest of the video. I'm like, oh, I'm coachable, I can do that. So I watched the rest of the video. 10 minutes later, I call him, I'm in. He's like, what do you mean you're in? Yeah, I don't even know what you're doing. I said, that's okay, we can do this. I was in corporate sales. I could sell anything. Yeah. But what I didn't understand was the business behind what we really have. I understood the mentality. I understood helping people. I understood putting products in people's hands. What I didn't really truly understand was the power that we have with these products. I got some products. I was able to, in 3 months, get off all of my medications. Oh. I barely take ibuprofen every day, and if I do, it's a really bad day. So Coleman says, all right, man, you got to go to Tampa. I live in Sarasota. Keep that in mind. You got to go to Tampa. Check out this guy named Rick Howroyd. He's going to help you kind of understand, going to show you around, introduce you to some people. I'm like, okay, great, I can do this. What he didn't understand was, it's an hour drive for me. So when you're a business owner, you go to a UBP, you pay $7, right? I paid $87 to get into that meeting. For the simple fact that I knew I needed to be there, because my good buddy, Colin Haskell, told me I needed to be there. Coachable. Okay, think about that, guys. What do you guys do when you complain about traveling 20 minutes and paying $7 to go to a business presentation that you should be going to anyways? Whether you have a guest or not. Because guess what? Somebody needs to do that room. It's not always for us. Nikki can have somebody that's in a wheelchair showing up. Or a really good looking bald guy that she just wants somebody to talk to. But what it boils down to is you need to be there for each other. Okay? So I went to this business presentation, had a great time, met Rick. I said, okay, Colin, what do I got to do next? He's like, you got to talk to John and Lisa Tolbert. Go to their house and talk to a couple more people. Didn't realize I was an hour and 15 minutes away from them. But guess what I did? Hired another caregiver. Drove that hour and 15 minutes. Paid that person to sit there. And I went to the meeting. That was my new one. Thank you guys for being there. Then what I do next? Joyce, Eric, you gotta come to my house, sweetie. I'm having a basic 5. You're gonna love it. You're gonna meet so many people. I got a rent, we'll figure it out. So I go an hour down to Joyce's house. What all these people don't understand is, I'm literally 25 minutes away from the UBP in Sarasota. I'm traveling all these other places because that's what I was told to do. Coachable. We all need to be there for each other. This community, these people, will do anything for me. Beth, we've done so many call workshops, so many hey, can you help me out? Because that's what we do. People in this room will do anything for each one of us. Because we're not just friends. Okay. We are friendly. Everybody, each and every one of us will do something for each and every one of us. We all have different gifts, whether it's to make each other laugh, bring a bottle of wine, bring some meatballs, whatever the case might be. I'm really good with bringing something in a can, as long as you guys have that. But what we do is we all get together. Tina, we've done so many events together, it's not even funny. We're doing one Tuesday, you know? This is what we do. We lock arms with individuals so we can all grow. As Tony Bowling always said, it takes each and every one of us, for any one of us to survive, to thrive. Because this business is all about each other. This business is all about all of us getting together, doing the things that we need to do so we can all build this business. So what I would say is, not even event to event, that'd be too sweet. Not even event to event, but people to people, place to place. Do what we need to do so we can all grow this business, all succeed in this business. Because everybody has somebody in this world that needs this. Somebody's asking, somebody down on their knees, praying for this. I know I was. Because right now, I can do this business. Each and every one of you can do this business. Because guess what? We're all here for each other. When Lisa said somebody picked her up, I will strap somebody in my wheelchair and drag your ass across the valley so you can cross the valley. Okay? I will do that. So we all have to be here for each other. We all gotta make sure that we listen to the people that are telling us what to do. And not only listen to it when we're in here, but think about it when we're out there. Listen to the audios. Listen to what we gotta do. Figure out how you can sell that one product. How you can bless that one person this week. And then the next one the next week. And then the next week. 7 strong. Who can you go out and bless with this business? If we hold this business to ourselves, we're blocking somebody's blessing, man. I'm telling you. We have the cookie, we got the bakery, we got the blessings. So who can you go out and bless today? Thank you all so much for the